challenge. Not like the rest of them aren't, but this is helpful to me. $5 to explain the etiquette of submitting challenges. I like to be concise and to the point, but I fear it comes off as rude or overly demanding. Oh,
this would be good.
What we ask is, when you submit a challenge, obviously fill out all the information that's there, but when you put stuff in the blank, we like to know how much you're willing to donate, because that sometimes gives us a little bit more of a sense of urgency to get that done.
Correct. Because we're here to raise money.
We like to know if it's a song you want us to do, link to the song somewhere, that helps, but link to the lyrics as well that go with the song.
That'd be amazing.
You don't have to include them in the challenge, but if you have a link to them, even a paste bin.
Do not paste them into that field, or else it shows up massively
huge
on our end, and all the line breaks.
But go to paste bin and put them in there, because then we can go look at them and we can use them from there. If you want us to do a skit, like we've been challenged to do a Michelin Web Look skit previously.
Really?
And we didn't have Ian and I did the Nazis skit, but because we didn't have a script, Ian had to come up with a better way of dealing with it.
Well, I just decided to go into Google and find out what Google thought they said through the YouTube caption system. It turned out about how you think.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
So that's what happens. So if you don't give us a script, if you don't give us the things that you want us to work with, then it's harder for us to work with it. That is not a guarantee we will take every challenge, but it does help us along, because the faster we can get on the road going, the faster we can get challenges done and back to you. Otherwise, we have to spend a lot of time prepping for it.
Nether Mage, where is Paul Bean? Paul's been here as often as I have. He comes in at 6 a.m.
And leaves at like 3.
Yeah.
So like he's here a long time, but you're just like ships passing in the night.
Yeah.
Derps passing in the bus.
I totally thought you were going to say something else.
Do you think I was going to say something dirty? Graham, this is a fundraiser for children.
Sir.
Ma'am.
Sir.
Okay. Sure.
We did have there was a challenge we had kind of half started, and I'm going to open it up to everybody in the room.
I will say, one thing actually, while we're on the etiquette of challenges, this is maybe personal to me, but sometimes when I'm sitting there are challenges that I will just deny, like without addressing the chat. Like I'll be like, no, if it's a challenge to me, I'll be like, I'm not feeling that at the moment. Like I just don't feel like I can do a good job of it at the time, or I know that person that they're challenging doesn't want to sing the song that they're challenging or whatever, and I will just deny it. And then people in the chat will be like, hey, why did you deny, X number, whatever. There's a million different reasons why we might deny something, and it's super not personal or whatever, and just submit something else.
Aaron is here. He's watching. He's like, I put all that stuff in, and still my challenges go on, and he didn't. I just want to point out that those challenge ID numbers reset with every year. So if you're looking and you're like, hey, could you please look at challenge 4714? That means that's 4,714. And literally, we cannot. That's why we purge challenges periodically.
We've got 21 pages of ones we have done.
Yeah, and there's lots to a page. It's like 20 to a page.
What's the line?
Right?
Is it 20 on a page?
20 or 30.
20 or 30
yeah,
on a
there's
page.
a lot.
We're doing as much entertainment as we can.
The problem is there's almost no way for us to see all the challenges. And
And we can't even search by ID, which is really hard. We have to actually click back through it until we find it. But yeah.
Submit a feature request.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying we need that. I'm just saying.
Sir, I would like a feature request page.
Sir, I believe you will find I mentioned that last year.